It's a school that poor people can't go to because 99% of the students are from rich families. Only Paul is a fake rich kid. He gives them gifts every day so that he can deceive them. And he had a limousine to take him to and from school every day. But no one knew he was just a poor man living in the slums. His parents sold cardboard to pay for his education. That afternoon he promised some of his classmates a weekend tour of his mansion. They were looking forward to it, but they didn't know that Paul's home was in the slums. Paul had no choice but to ask Nano for help. He said that he has elderly people at home and it is not convenient to visit, and he hopes Nano can find him a decent mansion. Nano said it would be no big deal, just give her $20,000 and it would be done. And Paul, who doesn't even have $2, says it's no problem. It turns out that last night, he had overheard his parents selling hundreds of tons of paper and had just made $20,000. The money was intended for his father's prostatitis treatment. If he really stole the money, his father would be so sick that he'd become incontinent. But Paul really didn't want to be laughed at by his classmates, so he decided to steal the money. A few days later, his parents found out that the money had been stolen, but they didn't suspect that Paul had stolen it. They still gave him his allowance to go to school. Soon after, Paolo gave the money to Nano. She immediately arranged for Paul to live in a mansion. At the end of the week, his classmates came to visit him at the mansion. At this time, all the students were very envious of Paul. And this mansion also wears 2 servants. When Paul took a closer look, he was shocked to realize that the servants were his parents.